Kia ora team. So I have some news for you today, and it's controversial. The officials have been named for the fight between Andy Ruiz Jr. and Anthony Joshua, the rematch. The third man in the ring will be this guy, Ruiz, Puerto Rican referee. The judges will be Glenn Feldman, Steve Gray, and Benoit Russell. So Ruiz Parbon is the controversial referee here. And why, you ask? I'll leave a link to a fight in the description to refresh your memory about this guy. He refereed the fight between Vladimir Klitschko and Alexander Povetkin. He might as well have been part of the Klitschko team in this fight. He let Vladimir grab Povetkin from distance. He let him hold all night. He even let Vladimir throw Povetkin around like a rag doll. This is boxing, not fucking wrestling. Now bear in mind, the Saudi Arabia Commission is fairly young. It doesn't have a lot of associated referees. I don't know exactly who's associated with them. I would have preferred somebody like a Kenny Bayless or a Steve Smoger for a fight of this magnitude. This fight is huge. It's not a standard mandatory challenge. It's a rematch for 3 of the 4 recognized belts. And they put this guy in there? I find it hard to believe that Andy Ruiz's team would have signed off on this guy, considering the evidence of that fight between Klitschko and Povetkin. Now, Pavon copped a lot of flack about his performance in that fight, so maybe he will have it in the back of his mind not to let Joshua hold Ruiz all night and do the things that Vladimir did to Povetkin. But it's been a fair few years since that fight. That fight was back in 2013. And he's reffed a few other fights as well since then. He reffed the Michael Hunter versus Alexander Ustinov fight. Ustinov was lying all over Hunter throughout that fight as well before it got stopped. So I'm not confident that this guy's learned his lesson. But the other officials that they've got, I think 2 of them are better than Ruiz Pavon. So if I was Ruiz's team, I'd be trying to get one of the judges switched out for the referee. I personally would pick Steve Gray out of the judges that are there and put Ruiz Pavon sitting down ringside. I think Steve Gray would be a much better choice, but we'll see what happens. I mean, it's no secret that most people think Anthony Joshua is going to try and keep this fight long. He doesn't want to get involved in close quarters exchanges with Andy Ruiz, who's got a very good chin and throws very fast combinations. So I do expect Joshua to do a Vladimir, a jab and grab, and I think he's going to get assistance from the referee, so it leaves the door open for if Anthony Joshua comes away with a win and he gets to hold all night without getting warned or any points taken off, it's going to be a controversial win. A lot of people aren't going to put anything in it. That could also leave it open for a trilogy though, couldn't it? But I've got that news out there. Let us know what you think. Is this a setup? I think there's more to be talked about this, and I think Ruiz's team should be protesting, trying to get something switched. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give me the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. I'm Jono from Big Boys Boxing, and I'm out. See you!